Hello everyone, this is Cadenal and I have a random mystery keg. No, if you guys read the title of the video, you know that obviously we are talking about Shadow Priests. And Shadow Priests are my favorite spec, and Priests are obviously my favorite class. That'd just be weird if it wasn't like that. But this is my first opinion video where I give my opinion about WoW. Make sure to write down in the comments below if you guys like this, and I'll probably make some more. So, down to business. First off, priests, shadow priests specifically, are dead. And if not dead, dying. I mean, just the changes that they've had in the past years, especially from Mop and Kata to Warlords of Draenor, the worst expansion ever. No, but it's just had a horrible change. And especially in Mop, they were one of the best PvP classes you could get, because whenever you used your main dot, or whenever you use your most powerful spell, which is pretty much your main dot, Devouring Plague, it would heal you for 100% of the damage and that it did. And sadly, the people who decided to pick on Shadow Priest decided to make this even worse. They decided to make it do less damage, and in that case, do less healing, and just make all-around Shadow Priests worse, and just nerf them. I used to do so much more damage and be so much higher on the leaderboards on like top classes. When now, if you're trying to do a lot of DPS and do some sort of raiding, PvE or anything, they're probably one of the worst classes you can pick because just of how bad their DPS is. I mean, at this point, they're probably one of the lowest ice, unless you have some miracle form of priest that I don't know of. They're pretty bad at the moment, and just Blizzard messed up. Blizzard messed up. That's all I can say. You see, one of the main problems I have with priests is, well, their setup. I do like them, but the rotations you can pick from are barely different. There's almost nothing special about them. You can either choose, which is your level 100 talent, which is pretty much sets you on your main course about what you're gonna do. You can pick Clarity of Power, like I have at the moment, where you pretty much spam Mind Spike until Mind Blast. And then when you have Devouring Plague, you dot up and Mind Flay. And same thing with Void Entry. If you do that, you literally just, instead of spamming Mind Spike, you spam your dots and Mind Flay as your filler. And the only difference is you put a big dot on them over lots of time. And this one's not really... Astute Spirits isn't really even much of a, well, playstyle, I guess. I do like it because you can pretty much run around and put Shadow Word, well, paint on everything until pretty much you have a billion Shadow Orbs, but it's very situational. If you have less than 5 people around you, it's pretty much useless because you're not going to get enough Shadow Orbs, and there's really nothing to do off filler except the same thing you do in every class. The difference really between every one of these different, well, not classes, but between these different play styles is the filler. You have a little different filler and a little different way to get your Shadow Orbs or to use them. I mean, it's not really different, and I do like that in Legion they're going to try to change classes and make them, well, different from each other and stand out. And I think priests do look very good, but at the moment they aren't doing too well. Like I was saying with the rotation, I know I'm really hating on Shadow Priests. Don't get me wrong. I do like them. It's just that sometimes they can get pretty boring after lots of playing. Pretty much, it's just the filler. With most classes, you switch between a bunch of different things. But with Priests, you are literally spamming your filler just over and over again until Mind Blast occurs. When Mind Blast occurs, you do it 3 times, so you have to spam the filler and Mind Blast 3 different times until you can get the Devouring Plague. Then when you finally do, you get like a couple seconds after you dot up in Mind Flay or Insanity, depending on what talent you have, and it's like that 5 seconds of fun. But besides that, you're literally just spamming one button until the other pops off cooldown. Same thing until the third one pops off cooldown, and repeat. It gets pretty boring after you play it for a long time, and you could just simply play another spec, but Shadow Priests are really the only damage spec. So if you want to be a DPS in some sort of raiding, PvE, PvP, you have to go with this, because you you at low levels you can deal damage with other specs, but at high level it's just unacceptable to do that. And it's just sad what Shadow Priests have been turning into. That's all for now, guys. I will say before I go, I was pretty harsh. Well, not pretty harsh. I was very harsh on Shadow Priests. And I only say this because I want Blizzard to make them better. They're my favorite class. I've played them for so long. I know everything about them. There doesn't get much special until every expansion, and I am looking forward to Legion to change them, because WoW is dead. No, everything's dead. WoW's dead. Shadow Priest is dead. The game. No, I don't think that. Don't believe anything I say. Don't believe it. No, but yeah, make sure to write a comment down below, like I said, if you guys like this kind of video, and I will make some more. But I will see you guys next time.